Hey there, Mr. Strange here. Quick video on how scientists develop laws, and that includes you. We'll be investigating laws using this process. So it's a cyclical process. You'll be learning a lot more about all of these steps as we do it. I just wanted to give you a little overview in context of traffic here in El Paso. So when we're talking about these investigations, we're going to be looking at, we're going to start with an observational experiment. So an observational experiment is just, we're going to observe some phenomenon. So in the case of traffic, I could say, every morning I notice there's a lot of traffic at 8:30. So at 8:30 a.m. when I leave for school, I'm sorry, at 7:30 a.m. when I leave for school, it seems that there's a lot of traffic. So there's a lot of traffic. So that's my observation. There's a lot of traffic at 7:30. So then that would be my pattern. If I leave at 7:30, there's a lot of traffic and I go real slow. So my hypothesis would be that most people leave for work at 7:30. That would be a hypothesis. So my hypothesis would be most people leave at 7:30. Sorry. So now, out of my hypothesis, I need to make a prediction because I'm going to design a testing experiment. This is what we're going to be doing a lot of. So based on my hypothesis, most people leave at 7:30. I'm going to make a prediction that if I go out at 7:30 for 7 days, so I'm going to go at 7:30 for 7 days and count cars. And count. Now that would tell me how many there are at 7:30, but it's not gonna be enough to kind of support that most people leave at 7:30. So what I may do is I may go at 7:20 and 7:30. So go out there at 7:20, count the cars that are flowing, wait till 7:30, count the cars again, and then I'll compare them. And my prediction is that there will be more cars here, more cars at 7:30. Now that's not enough to prove. We really can't prove our hypothesis, but I can accept that. And so anyway, so we go ahead and do that. And what I find, I do my testing, I go out for a week and I make my record, and then I'm going to look at my outcome. And my outcome found that yes, indeed, there are more cars at 7:30 than there are at 7:20. So my outcome matched my prediction. So I would do more testing and an application. In this case, I would probably go straight to application. And for me, my application would be, I'm not going to leave at 7:30 anymore. I'm going to leave at 7:20. Now, if it didn't match, I would go back and revise it. Well, maybe it was the same amount of cars at 7:20 and 7:30. So maybe I would revise my experiment, and maybe I'd check the cars at 7:15 instead of 7:20. So then I'd go back and do it at 7:15 versus 7:30, and so on. And we just keep doing this cycle until we can get out of it and we have something that's plausible. So that's the process we'll be using in class.